Hello and welcome to the Icaran sector. This is Andrew and this is 1000 points of Blood Angels versus 1000 points of Sisters of Battle with some armigers. So yeah, this is a slight custom mission again, and some slight custom rules, but and it's also just me, because we're still in the lockdown in the middle of February. But I had a lot of fun with the Armigers last time, and I had a lot of fun with the Sisters the time before, and I made a new Blood Angel Smash Captain, so I thought, we'll just have a friendly face-off. So there's no casualties today. Everybody with their power armor, as other channels will say, the armor locks up and they fall and they get taken off the battlefield. But the Blood Angels, I think, are going to be an interesting challenge for the still untested Sisters. And I must remember, the Sisters get a 6-up Feel No Pain. I think I forgot that last time. The video for that will be going live tonight, so I've not got the comments telling me what I did wrong. So I'll do my best to learn, but you know. But the mission itself is a custom mission. I think it's borrowed from 8th edition, one of the Eternal War missions. So there are 3 objectives, and their deployment zones are the diagonals. You get 1 point if you control your own objective, 2 points if you control the center, 3 points if you control your enemy's objective. Keep it simple, keep it easy. Line of sight blocking terrain, kicking around. Inside the ruins, you get the saves. -2 across there, unless you got a fly keyword, which there is a lot of today. That's going to be fun. Nope, we haven't rolled off for attacker or defender, or that yet. But first, we will go look at the armies. And to start off today, I'm so happy. These came yesterday, so I'm going to roll my DZTV dice in happiness. So everybody's rolling red dice today. White dice are wound markers, and these red dice will be the Sisters' faith dice. Acts of faith. Oh dear. But onto 1000 points of Sisters and Armigers. Warlord, again, is the Canoness Amelia. She has a Condemner bolt rifle and the power sword. There are no psychics today, but never mind. The Inquisitor, again, must remember psychic powers. Paid the command point for her to have the Warlord trait, giving her +1 to invul. She's got the Hereticus keyword, so she's got the Hereticus spell, giving the -1 attack and -1 to hit. -1 attack is if they beat the leadership. And the Warlord, the Relic is the Black Shroud, so she has +1 to save. The Armigers, Lady Diana, and then 2 Warglaves. So we've got Erhardt and Rosalind. They've all got the stubbers because of points. 10-man troop of Sisters, with the Simulacrum, Combi, Plasma, Flamer, Heavy Bolter. Smaller squad of 5-man Sisters, Combi Flamer, Storm Bolter, and Heavy Flamer. In the Elites, the Magifier, and in the Fast Attack, Seraphim again, 2 of them with Inferno Pistols, and the Superior has Power Sword and Plasma. And then the Dominions with 4 Flamers, Combi Melter, and Power Sword. And that brings up just under 1000 points. We'll go look at the Blood Angels. Sorry, I will mention, I'm supposed to pay the 3 command points for having these included. But for today, I'm actually not going to. This is a wholly fluffy mission, so we're going to start with 6 command points. The Blood Angels get a similar benefit soon, so we've only spent the 1. I should have mentioned that first. Right, on to the Blood Angels. So we have just under 1000 points of Blood Angels. This is a Outrider detachment, so the 3 fasts. And again, for fluffy reasons, I'm not paying the 3 command points, so we can keep them. And today's Warlord is the brand new Warlord, Captain Icaran. And he's got his brand new jump pack, which is like how the Fashion of Sisters parts, but we won't go into that. He's got the Teeth of Terror and a Storm Shield. His Warlock trait is Soul Warden, so he's got a 5-up Feel No Pain aura. And yeah, we've got the relic there. 2 troops, 5 men, just regular tactical squad, intercessor squad, and a 7-man assault intercessor squad. This is not a plasma pistol, this is a regular heavy bolter for points. 2 troops of assault marines, power fist, sword and shield. And the last fast attack choice there is the melter on the ATV. Then 2 elites, 5-man Death Company. Why they're bringing Death Company to a demo match, this might not end well, but hey. And the Redemptor, as you can see, for points, does not have the Icarus cannon, but has plasma and the Storm Bolters and Underslung Gatling. So we will go forward and set the board up, and then see who goes first. And here we are, battlefield all set up. The Blood Angels run the roll off, so they decided to be the attacker. So the Sisters chose this side and set up this unit first. So in the deployment, the Flamer and Heavy Flamer on the objective with the Lady Diana. Reroll auras are here. I'm going to count her. You can see her banner over the top of there, but I'm going to take the approach that she's actually behind cover, so you can only see her from that direction, although you can't shoot her at the minute anyway. Big blob of Sisters there. Inquisitor and that's Earhart on the corner there, and then Rosalind and the Dominions here to move forward, and the Seraphim have stayed in reserve for now. And over on the Blood Angels, 1 unit of the Assault Marines is in reserve. However, to make use of stratagems and cover and deep strike denial, these guys are the Death Company here, normal intercessors. The Assault Intercessors are ready to push up. I'm counting this as line of sight blocking, you can't see through it. So all of these are, and with the Captain, are here to hide for a turn. The Dreadnought is holding the objective, and then the deep strike denial, and then on the flank here, ready to zip forward. So if Blood Angels get the first turn, that objective is definitely theirs. So I think, I didn't say, we'll score the objectives at the end of each turn, or each player's turn. So we can score 2 points, then be taken off the objective, and then score 2 points for the other team. So I'm going to roll to see who goes first turn. Blood Angels red, and I've got my Element Games dice for the Sisters there, seeing as they sent me these dice through. So who gets first turn? The Blood Angels get first turn. On to turn 1 for the Blood Angels. So movement phase over with. We played a command point for Fall on Fury. These guys move forward. We got a 6 for their first miracle dice. So we're down to 6 command points. We go up and back down again. They've just shuffled forward. There is one guy that's got range on the girls here, so he'll put his shot down, but they'll ignore AP -2 at this point. They advance 2 inches, so they're all the jumping, no advancing, but they're now holding that objective because they were within 3 inches. And the bike is here to put some melter shots down onto some of the big ladies. So this is going to be the first big charge, but we will look into the shooting phase. So we'll start with the one shot, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 3. Nope. These guys are all out of range. We'll start at the back then. We'll put him. Should have stopped that there. So we'll fire the Redemptor Dreadnought. And the first thing you can really put line of sight into is here. So we'll fire everything into there. So D6 for the plasma, better overcharge for one shot. Hitting on a... three damage. No, I'm going to save rotate. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. No wounds. And 2, 4, 6, 8 shots from the... so this is a -2 at the minute. So hitting on 3s for the onslaught. Strength 5, so wounding on 5s. Or is it strength 6 anyway? Still 5s. 1 wound, AP -2, saving on a 5-up. No, so we take a single wound on the first halver and put them down to 11. Next shooting will do the bolters into the girls in front and the melter into the Lady Diana at the back here. And I now will spend the command point for Rota Iron Shields. So we have 6 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, saving on 3s. And I think I'm going to keep the same house rule of no command point reroll. So 2 ladies... Oh, no, these have 6 up, feel no pains. You never know. No. So we've got bolter. 2 bolters go down in the squad there. And the melter hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 4 up invul. Nope. D6 damage for 2. Putting her down to 10. Some wounds taken off. If I can find my 4. There we go. 10 wounds there. And then the bolt pistols into the girls. They're going to get a 2-up save from this. And then the Inferno pistol into that one there. So the Inferno pistol hits. Doesn't wound. And 3 pistols. Because there's a Thunder Hammer. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So nothing there. So the shooting phase of the Blood Angels, as always, is slightly quick. And we will declare a charge into there. That's pretty much auto in. And we will spend a command point on Overwatch. So we have... 1 second. There's a +1 to the wound roll strategy if you fire everything, but it's only in the shooting phase. So no extra command points spent there. So we have the melter, doesn't hit. The bolter, 1 hits, wounds on a 4, saves on a 3, and then 4d6 for the flamers. Oh, wow. 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wounding on 4s. And saving on 3s. So one of them takes a single wound. And there is just a chainsword and bolter. Is that you? No, it's a Thunder Hammer. There, that's that one there. Chainsword and bolter. And yep, they're definitely in. So we will rock up to there. And we'll come back when I've rolled out some dice. So there's plenty of dice. These are chainsword attacks, Power Fist, Thunder Hammer, and Power Sword. So let's start with the Thunder Hammer. Hitting on 4s, because it's unwieldy. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 5s. 1 saved. So, fortunately, one of these sisters falls over. Power Fist. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. Saving on... I've got 3 6s, and that actually first will be alright. No. And then these are saving on 6s. All right. First one, no. Second one, no. Third one, no. Fourth one, no. That squad is completely and utterly destroyed before we get to the power sword or the chain swords. So we'll take these ladies away. And at the end of turn 1, the Blood Angels will get 3 points for that. And the sisters have a lot of work to do. Threat number 1 is probably get rid of these. We'll go on to sisters, turn 1. Movement phase over with. The Warglaive stepped up, got to deal with these guys. We just fanned out a little bit here for deep strike and better shooting. Canoness is still tucked in. Magify gives these ignore AP -2. That's going to come into effect a bit more next turn. This Helverin stays still. Yeah, Helverin. The Warglaive here came round to make a 8-inch charge to the biker if it's still alive. As we go onto the psychic phase. And I'm going to put the Hereticus Discipline onto those guys. So if he goes off, it's -1 to hit. And if he goes off, it's -1 attack. And then if I beat the leadership on 2d6, it is also then -1 to hit, which won't affect the Power Fist or the Thunder Hammer. But anyway, we'll try and... That goes on a 7. Yeah, that's a whop charge of a 6. So these guys are... And then leadership 8. So yeah, their leadership 7. So the 8 beats that, so they also -1 to hit. Sure, that's pretty useful. We'll go on to the shooting phase then. We'll start off here. We'll just put everything into these guys. Stubber. 2 hits. 1 wound. Save on a 2. Yep. D3. Big 3. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. And... Oh, they need to take a D6 for their wound. No. Alright, so it's AP -4, but they're behind cover, so then you get 2 6-up saves. 1 saved, and then it does D3 damage for 1, and on a 6-up, no. So all we've done is kill, remove from play that one. What stats we need to go on? This one will put the Stubber again into those, and the Helverin autocannons into the Redemptor in the backfield there. So the Stubber, 2 hits, 1 wound, saving on a 2, yeah. 3d3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3. Strength 7, toughness 7, so 4s. Saving on a 4. So the Redemptor will take 2 damage. 11 wounds on the Redemptor Dreadnought. And we are not killing what we need to kill. So, everything from these girls into here. The Flamer is in range. So everything is in range. And the Melter profile, we will only fire as the Melter profile. Hitting on a 3. That's correct, actually. Nope. Alright. Flamer. Big 6. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 2s. All saved. Heavy bolter, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because the Canoness is there. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 3s. 2 6s. Nope. So the power sword can go. That's the least useful against that. And bolters. 2, 3, 5. 5 bolters. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1 Canoness. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 2s. Alright, we're all saved there. There's these, the bolters here. We don't need to fire the flamer, so we will fire all of the bolters at these guys there. So there's a stone bolter, and they're out 12-inch range. 1, 2. Alright, wait. There's only, there we go. Hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on a 3. And we're saved there. Come down in a bolt rifle into there. Hits. Wounds. Saves on a 2. Saves on a 6. We're good there. The last thing to shoot then is the Lady Earhart over there, and she'll put the melter into him, or thermal speed into him, and the carry on with these guys with the stubber at the top. 1 hit. Oops. 1 wound, saving under 2, saves. D3 for the thermal spear. 3. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on that. No save. Was it D6 damage actually? And it's within half range, so it's rolled 2 and picked the highest. So 5 damage. Right. And he's in range of the Warlord, so he gets the Soul Warden. So on a 5 up, you ignore. So he takes 4 wounds, he's down to 4. As we go into the charge phase, this one is auto in, and the one at the back needs an 8, 7, just short. Alright, we'll go into the attacks here. Right, because the damage output, we're going for the 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, saving on 6s. Hitting on 3s. 2 wounds, 2 6-up saves. Nope. And then 6s. 1 dies. 2 die. Leaving just the Thunder Hammer. And he gets -1 attack, plus Black Rage, plus Shock Assault, hitting on 4s, Strength 8, Toughness 7, wounding on 2s because he's a Blood Angel, AP -2, so 3-up save, 5-up, so we take another 3 damage there. Put me down to 8. And he needs a leadership test. He's lost 4. And he runs away. Because those guys are not fearless. Okay, leadership 7. So 5 plus 4, 9. So it's a heavy cost. And he took a lot of firepower. And nothing else was done there. So we will score 1 point only for the sisters. As we go on to turn 2 for the Blood Angels. End of the movement phase, command point gained. And we've just moved up here to hold the centre ground. It's going to take a lot of firepower to remove them. Captain there, buffing reroller 1s there. That's probably going to be a problem next turn, but we can hold that off for now. These guys jump forward to get rid of those girls. We've got the Melter here to take on the Warglaive over there. The Dreadnought moved forward slightly just to push back Deep Strike further this way. And just in a little gap at the end there, these other Jump Marines have come charging down so we can get off an 8-inch charge over there. And hopefully with a Power Fist do some damage to that. And we'll go into the shooting phase. So first of all, we'll put all the pistols into there. 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. You never know, we might get a lucky shot off. 5s. Nothing, okay. We'll do the pistols into there. So that's a sword. So there's only 4 pistols hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s. Winning on 3s. 3 up saves. And then a 6 up save. Oh, she saves it. That's handy. The Redemptor. They might have a few more shots in range now. Let me measure. Actually, 4 shots, and they didn't move, so they can rapid fire into the girls here. 1, 2. However, because the Imagify's there, we're still saving these on 3s. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 3s. And they're all saved. We will go on to... No, we'll go on to the Redemptor then. We'll finish with the back. Everything again into there. Plasma overcharging for 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. And that. Wow. So there were 2 2s and 2 1s. So that's going to take some damage. So the Redemptor overcharging on itself. Doing no wounds, but taking 2 itself. And the Onslaught hits on 3s. That one was a 3. Wounds on 5s. Saves on 4s. So we take 1 more wound here, down to 7. I don't think it's bracketed yet. Go on then. The 5 bolt pistols into the armature at the back. Then 5s. Oh, 2 go through. 3 ups. We take a wound, putting the back one onto 11. 11 wounds at the back there. And yeah, I just double checked. Did they bracket on 6 wounds? So that's still at full profile just now. And the last thing left to fire is this. We'll put the Melter into the armature at the back. And the assault bolters into the ladies there. I'm going to pay my command point for rotate iron shields. 1 hit. 1 wound. 4 up. No. D6 plus 2. 5, 6, 7. 4 wounds remaining. So that was a mighty blow there. So the Assault Marines might be able to do something at the end there. And then 3, 6. in 3s. Saving on 3s because of their order. And saving on a 6. Not this time. So one more bolter gets taken out there. Let's bring it back for morale. As we go into the charge phase, so we'll start with a charge at the back. This needs an 8. That does not go off. And that's pretty auto-in, but anything with Snake Eyes. Yep, that's a 7-inch an 8-inch charge because the Blood Angels. And I think we will spend a command point on Overwatch. Heavy Bolter. Nothing. Oh, rerolling ones with the Canoness. Nothing. Melter. Hits. Wounds. That's D6 plus 2, so one of them actually will... Or I take it on the... I've got a 5 up invul save if I roll on the Sergeant. No, I'm just going to take it. Flamer for 4. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 3s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Hitting on 6s. Rerolling 1s for the Canoness. Just the 1. And then a 4. No. Alright, so we managed to take 1 out in Overwatch. Again, the charges are... Do I put the bike in? The bike can do work. That's going to be hitting much less. No, we'll keep the bike out of combat for now. We'll keep the bike out. The Blood Angels restraining their aggression ever so slightly. Alright. To the fight phase. So they've got the Sergeant and then 3 others. They've all got a chain sword. Oh no, it's got power sword, so he doesn't get that. And then we've all got on the charge. And we're not in turn 3 yet. It's the power sword. It's on 3s. One's on 2s. 6 up invul. And then 6 up feel no pain. So 3 more. 1. Some more can go. And then the chainswords. And again, wounding on 2s. Blood Angels on the charge. And these will save on 3s. Oh my. These sisters do not want to stand. And then 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more go. 2, 3. Ooh. That is the whole squad. So the Blood Angels have broken the front line. Can they hold on to this this charge as we got into turn 2 for the Sisters of Battle? Before that, however, 2 points for holding that one, 1 point for holding that one at the back. So it's 6 points to 1. The Sisters need to push back hard. End of the movement phase. The 2 characters have stepped forward to deal with the first threat. And the lines at the back here have stayed still. And when we put shots down either way, we need to clear out these. Just clear this one out. We can actually do that from charging. Here, the Warglaive, move forward to try and do some damage to these guys. And then the Seraphim have dropped in, and I'm going to pay the command point for the extra range because we need to remove that one there. If we remove that one, we can consolidate onto the objective because they're the closest. If not, we're in big trouble. So, and currently, and I need to remember to use my dice. I've got some hits, I've got some wounds there ready to go. So we'll start off at the back here. Stubbers into the assault marines at the back. Thermal cannon, of course, there. D3 for 2. Still hitting on, oh no, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. And the stubber. 2 hits. 1 wound, saving on a 3, saves. Oh, psychic phase. Good old fashioned smite. D3 for 2. We'll take down one of those. And yeah, so sorry, interruption there. Well, alright, we'll do the shooting from her. She'll shoot into those. 2 hits. 1 wound. Saving on a 3. Saves. The Canoness hitting on 2s. Re-rolling 1s. 1 wound. Saving on a 3. Saved. I guess we're going to have to do the thermal cannon from here back into that. If we can take it out, then we're better. And then the that down there. The heavy stubber hits. 1 wound, save on a 3, saves. Thermal cannon, 2 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That goes straight through the armor. D6. There are 4 wounds left. Oh no, I can't use the miracle dice on these guys. Oh, okay. D6 for 3. He's got 1 wound left. Oh, that was a save and a thing. Right, we'll put the flamer and the heavy flamer into there, and all the other bolt shots into the guys back there. Oh, and she's got a combi flamer. We'll do the combi flamer as well. So we'll do the bolters first, and then the storm bolter. Are they within 12? That takes some figuring out. The superior hits on a 4. Reroll 1s. Then wounds on a 4. Save on a 3. The storm bolter and the other bolters. Alright, a minute. Storm bolter. There's one that's in. One's in half range. One's not. And then the storm bolter hits on 3s. Wounds on 4s. Save on 3s. So one of them at the back. I'll take a single wound at last. And the flamer, combi flamer, and the heavy flamer. Heavy flamer will wound on 3s. I'm going to use the miracle dice for the heavy flamer. So there's 5 also hits. And 2d6 for 9, 12, 8. Right, so we'll burn that. So this will wound on 3s. And a heavy flamer AP -1? It is indeed. So 4 up saves here. So that's 2 wounds. So 1 more dead. And then these will wound on 4s. And save on 3s. So another one, his armor locks up and he goes down. And she's got a bolter into there as well. 2 hits. 1 wound. And it saves. So the only thing now left to shoot... Oh, the Seraphim needs to shoot, and this thing needs to shoot. Right, I'm going to start here. Stubber, try and finish off 2 wounds there. And then the autocannons in at the back there. So the Stubber hits on 3s. So that's only 1. Wounds on a 4. Saves on a 3. And then the autocannon. So it's 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9. Hitting on 3s. These dice do knocked over. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 4s. So that was on 1 wound. Falls. That wasn't particularly very good. The Seraphim at the back there. We'll put the pistols in here because we've got the extra range, and everything that can do damage into there. So we'll start with the 2 with pistols, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on a 3. Saves, right. The Inferno pistols. Really, 1 hit. No wounds. The Plasma. No point overcharging. Hits. Wounds. Saves on a... does not save. So 1 damage onto the Redemptor there. That did not go to plan at all. Right, we'll go on to the charge phase. The Canoness will charge in. She's in. The Inquisitor will charge in. She's in. This one will charge. Yep. And we'll charge there. Well, it's within 2 inches, so that's done, I think. Is that done? Yeah, it's done. I'm not going to do any damage to that thing on the charge. Nope, that's it. So we're going to start here, because that's the only one worth interrupting for. We're going to do the ×2 attack, so there's 8. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s, that's 6, toughness 4. Saving on 4s. And then 5 up for Soul Warden. So after all of that, 1 damage on poor Bob there. I've got 2 command points. I've got lots of command points. I'm going to pay to interrupt over here. I'm going to go into the Inquisitor. How often do you get to swing at an Inquisitor? 2 attacks. Charge. We're still in turn 2. 3s. 2s for a Blood Angel. 4 up invul. Saves. I need to check some damage. So they get 4 attacks each. We'll do the Canoness first. She hits on 2s. And she'll wound on 4s. And this will save on the 5 up combat shield. So 2 of them save. So he takes 1 damage. So the Inquisitor needs to finish it off. Hits on 3s. Again on 4s. And then the 5 up shield. No. Finally, that squad is cleared there. Right, we're going to do the 1 wound left. What's the best way to do it? 8 attacks but saving on 4s. Or 4 attacks hitting on 4s but saving on 6s. I think we'll do better doing yeah. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 4s. Oh. Yep, that happened. 5 attacks back for the bike. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on a 3. No. We now bracket that to its final bracket. That's impressive. As we count some dice for the attack here. Alright, lots of attacks back. 3 for the Sarge and then 2 each. Then Chainsword, then Shock Assault. No Blood Angels extra attack yet. All hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, because they're Blood Angels. And rerolling 1s because the captain's there. Let's do this in chunks. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s. I take out any 2s. That one is a bit cocked. Then re-rolling any 1s. That one's a 2. And 3s. Then working on 4s. Oh. Blood Angels, you have too many dice. And then 4s. 4s. What's that one? That's 4. Let's take out these ones. Should have brought a lieutenant with me. And then all of this is saving on 4s because it's AP -1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Leaving that one on 4 wounds remaining. So that's nice and bracketed now. So we have cleared our backfield a little bit, but we're still pretty vulnerable as we go on to turn 3 and into the Assault Doctrine. The Blood Angels are going to go. Oh, and we get... That's not contested. So we get another 3 points, taking us to 9. 9 to 2. So brand new Warlord, the Smash Captain, jumps forward and goes, another Warlord, let's have a face-off. Avoiding Flamers, these guys have jumped around, and that's remaining combat so they can charge in and get extra attacks on the charge. They've remained locked up for now. Do they want to remain locked? No, actually, I'm going to change of plan. They're going to fall out of combat because Dreadnought. And they advanced up to hold on to that objective. And we basically, I think we can ignore those girls just now. And we'll deal with them later. We'll go on to the shooting phase. I'm going to throw a crack grenade at the Inquisitor, because how often do you get to do that? Hits. Doesn't wound, needs a 3, right? Alright, we'll go plasma. Let's put everything into there. Actually, we'll put the Storm Bolters, the girls at the back there. Why not? It's on 3s. Wounds on 3s. Save on 3s. And a 6 up. Nope. So we have one of... And the bolters can go. The Onslaught Gatling Cannon, it's on 3s. Should have played Wisdom, really. Pretty much they can have a command. Don't really need too many Blood Angel stratagems. They're doing pretty well on their own. 5s. And then 4s. That takes a wound down to 3. Plasma. Don't think we need to overcharge. Maybe we should have overcharged. Doesn't hit. Right. Oh well. That's it then for that. The captain will just charge the Canoness, and the jump pack at the back will go in. So we've got a power fist there. Hopefully we can take down the last wound. And that's not going to be worth paying 2 command points to interrupt. So we'll start with the captain. So the captain going in first. So he gets 4 attacks, plus the charge, plus Blood Angels, plus 3 for the Teeth of Terror. And he's going to hit on 2s. Hits every time. And he's going to wound on 2s because he's a Blood Angel. And 2, 4, 6, 8. 3 up invul saves. So that's 4. And he does 2 damage each. 2, 4, 6. So 8. 6 up. Feel no pain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. That's a thing. Oh. So that's no extra miracle. Oh, I got a miracle dice for killing a unit. I didn't roll for it one. I get 2. That's a bit useless. So the Warlord locks up. And at the back there, we have Power Fist, on the charge, Blood Angels. And then there are 3 other men that have chain swords that are Blood Angels that charged. Right, Power Fist. Hitting on 4s, everything hits. Wounding on Strength 8, Toughness 7, 3s. Wounding on 2s because he's a Blood Angel. 1 fails. Saving on 6s. So that's 2, 4 damage. He's got 3 wounds left. Does it explode? No. That would have been a nice time to explode. Or, you know, have a demo explosion. So we'll take that one off. And that is the end of Blood Angels on turn 3. Alright, yeah, I marked up there. Yep, I marked up their extra points there. As we're going to turn 3 for the sisters, and they've got a lot of work to do. Movement phase over. The only thing that they moved forward, because that's all they could do. That stayed there. That wanted to move towards the Warlord. Over here, it's only got a 5-inch movement, which means it couldn't actually get across. So I guess it's charged back into those guys if you actually survive. But everything else, I think, has to go into the Warlord to try and get rid of him. But he's got 4 up invul, and he's going to be saving bolters and flamers on 2s, heavy flamers on 3s. It's a big ask, but we've got to give it a try. Oh, I forgot to move the Seraphim. If the Seraphim can remove these 5, they will claim that objective, making it 4 points this turn, bringing us a little bit back into the fight, because it's currently 2 points to 9. Because the Blood Angels took the centre and have held it so far. So we'll start with shooting over there. So there's bolt pistols, there's inferno pistols, and there's a plasma. I guess we need to overcharge the plasma this time. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Inferno pistols, hitting on 3s, killing on 2s. Well, going straight to on 2s. And we're in half range. So it's 3 dead, and then pistols, and then 4s, and then a 3. Oh, no. So 3 dead, 1 on a wound. And my power sword. But are they? Do I need to rethink that? Yeah, I've had to rethink that one, because if I pulled them away the other way, they're not holding that objective anymore. Although, leadership 7 now, losing 3. They could lose leadership. So we shall see. Stupid overcharging plasma. We'll put... no. Oh, psychic. I forgot psychic phase again. Bit of a smite. Does not go off. Bolt gun from her. It's on the 3s, 4s. Saving on a 2. Has 3s, 4s, and a 2. I guess we got to put everything into there as well. So we've got the superior with the flamer, heavy flamer, regular flamer, 2 bolt guns, and then the storm bolter. So these will hit on 4s. D6 for the heavy, 3. 4s, or 3s even, sorry. And saving on 3. Saved. Normal flamer, 5. 4s. Oh, they all wound. Saving on 2s. Can't. Oh! And then a 5 up. No. He finally takes a wound. So he's down to 4 wounds left. And then the bolters. No rerolls anymore. 2 wounds, 2 2-ups. Yeah, everything into the warlord. 3s. This is the stubber on the top. And then save on a 2, yep. So 3, 6, 9. Hitting on 3s. Try again. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 3s. So that's 6 damage. 5 ups. Only takes 2 more. He's got 2 wounds left. He's hanging in there. I guess everything from here into him as well. Nothing with the stubbers. D3 for 1. It's on a 4. Oh, it's on a 5 now. And the captain will live. For now. I guess the Inquisitor might be able to do it in the fight phase, but we shall see. Right, we'll charge over here. 4, that should get them in. We'll charge here. Yeah, that gets that one in. Charge with I guess we fire Overwatch and fire a crack grenade. Doesn't hit. They only get 3 attacks. They've got to literally do it with everything to get that. Never mind. I'm going to start over here. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4 up invul. Captain saves. Captain saves. I guess I pay the 2 command points to interrupt again here. And because that's going to be reduce the damage. I need to count my dice. Interrupting here. 36 attacks. Unit, chainsword, shock assault, blood angels, plus the extra 1 for a sergeant. I'm going to have to do this in many batches, I think. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls this time. Oh, but that is a lot of 1s and 2s. An awful lot. 19. And then on 4s, because we're blood angels, it's normally 5s. Currently AP -2, so saving on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go through. Does it explode? Please explode. It explodes! Does D3 mortal wounds as it explodes for 1. Killing that Bob. Poor Bob. So we'll take that one off the table. First we've got 3 attacks. Hitting on the Seraphim in the corner. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. And then there is 2 intercessors with shock assault, who are blood angels, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s because they're blood angels. So strength 4, toughness 3, +1, and that will save on ignore AP -1, so it's also save on 3s, and we save them all. That's something. So, the captain has 2 wounds left. He gets to attack back. So the 9 attacks for the captain, hitting on 2s. That's a considerable number of 1s. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 4s. Oh, the Inquisitor saves them all. That's interesting. And we get 1 more point, putting us on to 3 to 9. As we're into turn 4 for the Blood Angels. And we will see where they need to move next. The Blood Angels tighten the noose. Everything here jumps forward to either join in the fight with the Inquisitor. These advanced, so they can't do anything this turn, but they're ready for turn 5 to deal with whatever's left, if there's anything left. And the Redemptor turned around. They pulled out of combat because we can remove those 4 fairly easily. So we start the shooting phase. So I guess we start at the back here. Stormbolters. Hit. Wound on 3s. Save on 3s. And then 6s. Would you believe it? The Stormbolters finish them off. Fire the bolt pistols into there. So there are 4. Reeling wrong ones because the captain's nearby. 3s. These are AP -1 now, but still saving on 3s. They all save. We'll do the assault bolters into there and the melter into there. Multi-melter hits. Rerolls 1s. And wounds, we will rotate Iron Shield. I should have declared that a few seconds ago. Save on the 4. Saves. And the bolters. Hit. 4 wounds. Saving on 3s. And then 6s. That's... And then I guess the... Where's the... Have I got the wrong squad? There should be a flamer in there. I've been doing that completely wrong. I got these mixed up with the other squad. The other squad must have had 2 flamers in it. Alright, so the... So the 1 bolter and... Wait a minute. Oh no, there is no flamer in that squad. Oh, I have completely and utterly messed that squad up. Because, yeah, there's only 5 and then you get it 1 special weapon and 1 heavy weapon. There's no... I don't think it's really swayed the game very much, though, looking at what's knocking at this small gap here. So I will chalk that one up to experience. Is that the end of the shooting phase? It is indeed. Right. So these guys will charge here, and I will declare Overwatch. They are very much in on a 7. So there is Storm Bolter, Normal Bolter, Flamer, Heavy Flamer. We'll get that right this time. These bolters will hit on a 6. And then they will wound on 4s. And they will save on 3s. We take a wound onto Beaky there. Heavy Flamer for 4. I should have declared I've got a 6 in the miracle dice there. Alright. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 4s. So that one falls and the wound goes on to the next one. The Flamer, I guess I declare my miracle dice of a 6. Should have done that the other way around. On 4s. Saving on 3s. They will save. So they move in there. Although their chainswords are now AP -2. That's going to be negated by her there. So that is an additional bonus. And we will charge the bike into there. I will go with these guys first then. So the Sergeant, charge Blood Angels, because he's got Power Fist. So they're going to save on a 6-up invul there. And then 2 others. So they get 1 attack and a chainsword, Blood Angels, and on the charge, the Power Fist hits on 4s. Rerolling 1s because they're nearby to the captain. Wounds on a 2. 6-up invulnerable saves. And then 2 6s for Feel No Pains. I intimately remember and forget those ones, don't I? So the Storm Bolter falls. And then 3s. Rerolling the 1s. Then wounding on 2s because they're Blood Angels. And these are save on 3s. And these will ignore on 6s. So that actually is the squad. And I guess they can consolidate into the Imagifier. She's not going to be able to do much back to them. I'm going to pay 2 command points to interrupt with my lady there. She's got 4 attacks. Split fire always works. 2 into the bike, 2 into the captain. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. 3s. 4s. Saving on a 4-up invul. Nope. And a 5-up. Nope. So he's down to 1 damage. She could have possibly finished him off. And the biker, they get 4 attacks, plus 1 for the charge, plus 1 for being the Blood Angels. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 3s. 4s, because of her. So she takes 3 damage. She's probably got 1 wound left. I'll double check that. She actually has 5 wounds, so she's got 2 left. Now the captain gets 4 attacks, plus 3 for Teeth of Terror, because he didn't charge. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits. Wounding on 3s, because he's not charged. Saving on 4-up invul refractive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. The captain might come to regret that. He's taken out an Inquisitor in this training exercise. So we will just consolidate a little bit forward. Oh no, we're not going to consolidate because that can't shoot at the captain at the minute. And the Imagifier gets 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on 3s. That's a save. And that is the end of turn 4 for Blood Angels. That's another 1 point. Putting it onto 10 points to 3. As we go into turn 4 for the sisters. I will play 10-4 and then we will call it, because there's no way 10-5 will do anything other than just unnecessary destruction. Well, it's just 40k, but never mind. So we'll go into turn 4 for the Sisters of Battle. The Imagifier steps back. The Helverin steps up. And we're going to put 1 arm into the bike to finish that off. The other arm and the stubber into there. So, stubber. 2 hits. 1 wound. And a save. 2d3 into the... That's cocked. So that's 3. Hitting on 3s. Saving on 4s. So that will kill 1 and take out the other one, leaving just the Power Fist remaining. And then into the bike. 3 shots. 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. Saves on a 4. And that saves. So we'll just charge in. Oh yes. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Saving on a 3. And then Power Fist back. 1 attack. Sergeant. Charged. Blood Angel. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Strength 8, 3. Wounding on 2s. And then saving on 6s. No, there's no save because it's now so 2, 4, 6. So that leaves that on 4 wounds remaining. And that is the end of the game. The Blood Angels win 10 points to 4. And they've still got command points left on both sides. The Blood Angels, yeah, they just ran away with that one. They did really well, actually. Sisters did well to hold them off. And they got rid of the first wave, then the second wave, but the Blood Angels just had more to send and send and send. And then they could still hold back here and keep that objective while still having troops forward. I'd love to see... I must get my sister's army up to 1,000 points on their own, because I'd like to see them stand up against this army on their own, because these models take up a considerable number of points. It was 460 or so for the 3 models. Or what would the 1,000 points of armigers do against this list? So pure lists only be interesting. But again, I had a lot of fun with these 2 armies. Smash Captain is glorious. I love him to bits. And these guys just get attacks. Even when they're charging and wounding on 4s, they survived 2 waves of attacks from a Warglaive. And then they killed it in combat. That was impressive. And actually the jumpy dudes this time did a lot more work than they have done. I mean, I'm fairly happy with those, and those 2 models would be dead in turn 5. Should I have split fire? Maybe not. But that thing survived. Everything just survived wave after wave of assault. And then the engine just stormbolt us from over there. So this is the end of today's battle report. Thank you very much for indulging me again in my solohammer adventures. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope that comes across. Next game, I've been emailed some custom rules. So basically the other side acts a bit more like an AI. I'm going to give them a go, see how that works out. And that will be the next battle report. And then there's going to be at least another 2 after that before I get back to gaming with Christine again. So I'll play some more, probably custom missions, bespoke missions and things. Have a lot of fun. I do want to get the last game of the Blood Angels versus the Raging Dragons done. And then, yeah, just keep going and building armies and see what comes up next. So again, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.